Good day. Good day to you. It is I, Punk Brock. Everyone's favorite boiling fucking hot, roasting alive, dying in my own skin, guinea pig VTuber. Fuck me. How's everyone else doing? I am sweating. I don't know how my audio is going to sound. I have two fans either side of me pointing directly at me. So if that affects anything, sorry, not sorry. Yes, I don't know. I got nothing, man. I'm excited to play this game, though. I'm excited to play this game. A little hot here in Europe. Sounds fine. Okay, great. It's not like the fans are really doing much anyway. One fan we found in a basement. That was what I did today. I fixed a fan that I found in my basement. I don't think... Hey, can I do the fish? Egg Royale, what's up? Gonna be 37 tomorrow? Wait, are you also in the UK? Is that right? Or is that just for you wherever you are in the world? Oh my... It's fucking brutal. It's like I feel like I read a whole... Oh, you're in the Netherlands? Oh, you got it worse. Oh, bud. Oh, bud. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably worse. Raph told me it was supposed to rain here tomorrow. 37 is hell. That is fucked. That is fucked up, and I am so sorry. That's a weird thing. I don't have any tours in Europe, like, over the summer this year. So I don't have to die. We did a Japan tour in the summer, and that was... That was rough. I mean, I've been to... have I ever been to Florida in the summer? I don't know if I have. I feel like usually... No, I think I did once, maybe. Maybe once I did. Yes, it's just like being in Gainesville with broken AC, I guess. Raph, why are you watching stream anyway? Your high's 26 today? Dang it. It was lockdown? No, lockdown was like March. Lockdown was like March to June. I'm talking like July, August. What is 37 degrees in Fahrenheit? It's probably that's got to be like 100, right? Isn't that like body temperature? Did I make that up? 37 degrees. Isn't that body temperature? It is, right? It is. Oh, Jesus. Hi, you're right, Day. Oh my God. You got to be in one of the hottest countries, right? That also does AC exist in any other European country? Is it just America that has AC? Like, I mean, in like every home as standard. Wishing all UK people are very pleased. Can we swap temp tomorrow? Oh God, I'm begging. I want a little rain. I just want to be inside looking out at the rain. CA doesn't have AC as standard. That's crazy. Really? Is that just like an East Coast thing? But yeah, these fans are... Look, they're putting in some work, but like it's just blowing hot air around, isn't it? Which is what my stream is. Yay! Bum. What a weird day. What a weird day for our stream. I'm not playing Danganronpa, and I will never play Danganronpa again. I mean, well... I genuinely really, like... I was talking to Yoraite yesterday, and I was like... I legit would play Danganronpa 3 again. V3, I should say. The V is important, as we now know. I would play that again, like, immediately. Just to kind of, like... see all the cool shots. I will never play Danganronpa again. Punk Brock, 2025. Can you swap temp with any of you? It's going to hit 40s in the States. Ugh. That's rough. Hold on, everybody. Stay strong. I'm going to play Slay the Princess today, and I know very little about this game. I've heard it's very good. I've heard people really like it. That's about all I know. I've got a screen up at the moment, which is interesting. Let's go over here. Whatever horrors you find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. So I was like starting the game to test everything, and I got to this screen and I was like, I'm just going to leave this screen up because this is an interesting screen, isn't it? Drink water. Yeah, everybody stay fucking hydrated, for God's sake. I just had a cup of tea. Which is that like I feel like I've heard both sides of this over the years. Is it a myth or not that drinking tea will cool your body down? Wait, you're a Danganronpa 2 truther? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that that's your favorite game, or does that mean you deny the canon of V3? Because I mean that is fair. I feel like oh god, I really could talk. I could talk a lot about the ending of Danganronpa 3, V3. It is your favorite and no other game exists to you in the series. I like 2 a lot. I think V3 is my favorite. I was like, I hadn't, the other 2 games, I like finished them and I was like, that was fun. V3, I was like, fuck, that was amazing, and I would play that again immediately. It was, to be a viewer of the punk rock Twitch, YouTube streaming channel. Because, like, God, even watching those VODs must be funny in hindsight. Me just, like, calling all these shots and being, like, so confident about stuff when it was, like, completely fucking bonkers. And then I'm, like, for the last 3 chapters, just like, it's Samugi, it's Samugi, 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 Samugi. And it's like, yeah, it is Samugi, but here are these 12 other insane things that you never would have guessed. Oh, what a good fucking game. I hope this I hope this lives up to expectations. Look, I'm worried, all right, because I've been streaming Danganronpa for 5 months. I've been streaming like nothing but Danganronpa for 5 months, and I'm concerned that like all the people, not that I get a lot of viewers, but like the few viewers that I have accumulated are just going to drop off again, which is fine, all right, which is fine. It was always going to happen. There aren't infinite Danganronpa games, although there is Raincode, and I will play Rain. I'm going to look there. I'm just going to pace it, all right? I'm going to play Ace Attorney this week. I'm going to play Ace Attorney this week. So I'm just like, because I didn't want to stop doing the voice acting visual novel streams because they were fun. I really like doing that. So I was just like, what can I do? It was like Ace Attorney. Let's go back to Ace Attorney. So I'm playing the 3rd one, which is Trials and Tribulations, which I'm certain I haven't played. Because I saw the thumb, because I was like, which ones have I fucking played? I don't want to like get spoilers, but like I definitely played the 1st one. I'm pretty sure I played the 2nd one. And then I'm like, did I play the 3rd one? And then I saw like the box art, and it had like some kind of cyborg robot man on the front, and I was like, oh, yep, haven't played that one. Don't recognize this man. Who is this Cyclops-looking man in my Ace Attorney video game series? So I'll find out. I think on Wednesday or Thursday. I forget which day we're playing Ace Attorney. I'm playing basically something different every day this week, except I'm playing a couple of repo collabs, which is new and exciting. Slay the Princess is very good. I'm excited. I don't know anything about the game. I think Raph told me it's the same devs or whatever as Scarlet Hollow, which I watched Raph play a bit, but I don't. It's not a similar game, right? It's just kind of maybe a similar vibe. Godot, is that? I don't know. I'll find out. I'm excited. Day 2 of no Danganronpa. Yeah, it feels weird. That's what I mean. I couldn't like completely get rid of like the voice acting because I still want to do some silly voices. So the despair break. I did. Oh, should I? I'll tell you what I'll do. Right, I'm gonna be very careful about this because like, no, I'm not gonna finish the sentence. But I'm just gonna turn my camera on real quick to show you something. Okay, here's my room is currently under progress, but like, there's look at my lovely new guitar. Look how pretty it is. But I just did this. So I put this shelf up yesterday. My little plushies, and then above it, this came this morning. my little freaks, my little creepy freaks. I got Ryoma, and I got Himiko. Yeah, the officina is under construction, but I'm covering this up because they're freaking. Wimbo! Wimbo, what the are you home now, Wimbo? Wimbo, I love you. AC is common in the East Coast because you can't live there without it. But like, surely isn't? I thought the West Coast was like much more fucked. Tell me about that guitar. It is the Yvette Young signature. It's real pretty. It's real nice. It's like slime green. There's a fun video if you look it up on YouTube of her like talking about it. Ryoma, I know Ryoma's just like, he's just up there. My room is good. I'm gonna do like a full. I want to do like a full. I'll do like, I don't know if we're gonna do like a full house tour, but like definitely an office tour once I've finished. I've got like fucking 3 amps in my room right now because fucking Joyce Manor have left 2 amps with me. It's a bit of a mess. I started. It's like it's most of the way there, but it's a bit of a mess right now. I thought it was some Music Man. It's like an Ibanez, but it's like it's a weird like combo because it has like Strat pickups, but it has like a telly kind of like jack input, and then it kind of shaped like a Jazzmaster. It's like a weird guitar, but yeah, it's an Ibanez. Also, it has like glow in the dark fret markers. It's pretty fire. Anyway, should we? Rome wasn't built on a day. True. Fuck. How are you doing? Anyway, how hot is it? Oh god, it's so hot. I just need a minute. You love glow in the dark? You have glow in the dark pool? Oh, nail polish? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. Should I turn my camera on again? I've got to be real fucking careful, and I'm not telling you why, but like, I think you can probably guess, judging by how hot it is. Yeah, look, it's like reflection. it's like sparkly. Oh my god, you actually can see the reflection. It's like sparkly, and then these guys here on the side glow in the dark. Something just fell over. Yeah, it's sparkly. It's really nice. It's really nice. What's on the floor of my room? Oh, not much. Okay, let's just put you on the floor. Put you on the floor. Turn off the camera. Cuidado. Okay. The sparkle. I know. Oh no! Look, I'm not. I'm not worried about people knowing what I look like. Everyone fucking knows what I look like. But look, let's just leave it there. Okay. Maple fretboard, is it short? Dishonest, I don't know a fucking thing about guitars. It's green and it's shiny, so I bought it. End of discussion. Look it up. Oh, God. I am an Ibanez endorsed artist, technically. If you Google my real name and Ibanez guitars, I am on the Ibanez website. Still, which is incredible. Because I haven't had anything to do with that for quite a long time. Oh. Wait, I'm so sorry, Can of Tuna Fish. I missed your question entirely there. Persona. I've talked about this before. I started Persona 5 and I liked it a lot. And I got like 24 hours in. And then I had to go on tour for like a month. And then I came back and I just like couldn't get back into it. And it's like, it's not like I'm against playing like a really long game on stream because I just spent a million hours playing Danganronpa. But RPGs are a little tricky for me. I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe I honestly might go back to Persona 5. I own it on like, 3 different consoles, I think. I'd be interested to know, like, you think 3, Reload, and 5 are really good? Yeah, I definitely consider going back to 5 for sure. All right, you'll bring your MIM Fender Mustang. Dunno, mate. Dunno what that is. Is it nice? Okay. Should we start this game? I'm excited. I've heard it's really good. How's I wonder if the game audio is pretty quiet or if that's just me. I'll turn it up. Made in Mexico. Ooh. That's good, isn't it? Why is my cursor like a little claw? Join our Discord. Preferences. What is parallax effect? Isn't parallax... Is that something to do with Green Lantern? Or did I make that up? Skip. Oh, should I do full screen? Is that going to fuck me up? Hang on. Oh, that's fine. Cool. Boil effect. What are any of these things? Controls. Like, Is this not just a... This is just like a visual novel kind of vibe, right? Did you know there are no Dutch elms? Disgusting. Do you know, I bought some alphabet soup the other day. And it said GM free. And I said, I'm not paying for half a job. And I took it back. Alright, let's start. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Whoa. How's the game audio? Parallax is how stuff moves in the fore and background. Is that like what's going on here? It's pretty cool.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Fucking hell, there's a lot of dialogue options. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Ah, truly. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of... Fucking hell, there's so many options. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution! That one sounds pretty good.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Am I the hero?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. I have like little things up here as well. Oh, that's just the dialogue. Oh, just like Danganronpa. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
A knife.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade, enter the basement. I guess take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Ooh, I have a knife in my hand now. Is that my hand?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Who's there?
Why is she American?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
She's American. Kill her. Hi. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You
Oh,
walk
she's chained up?
downstairs
Easy.
and lock eyes with the princess.
Wait, she's only chained up on one
There's
arm,
a
though.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What's she the princess of? Is this Sonia Nevermind?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She has to be able to eat or something. Or something.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward.
I'm just going
Your
to kill
grip
her.
on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
It's too hot for this, all right? Let me just kill you so I can get out of here.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know. I'm a white male. A lot of privilege. That's what makes me think I can
I'm probably chained up in
kill
this
you.
basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Is she magic?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Slay the princess!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
It's gonna be a short stream, guys.
You feel
Ooh!
flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade
Ooh!
already sinking deep into her heart.
Ooh, that's unpleasant.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to...
I know,
wonder,
right in the boobs. Right in the cleavage.
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Ah, shit.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Chop her head off.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes
Well, we beat the
herself to be
game.
alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Plastered.
But is it over?
God, British
Really
people talk
over?
weird. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. Of course not. That was too easy. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Yay! Now what?
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs,
Oh.
closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone.
So am I the
Whether good or not,
hero?
Something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
They're great.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Wait, the guy who was doing the voiceover, he's not the guy from the Magnus archives, is he? The voice sounds really familiar.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good.
The greater
Everyone
good.
is happy. You'll be happy.
I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Oh.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Something's telling me this might be an unreliable, what they call an unreliable narrator.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
And why not? It's warm in here. Of course we are. I like it here.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I'm good.
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Yay! Good ending! You did it. You save everyone. Nice. All right. Easy claps. GG's. Thanks for being in the stream, everyone. Well, hello. Thank you. Great stream. Thank you. Hello. Easy. Easy game. Is that really it? Should I get a refund on Steam? Thanks for the stream. All right. Cute. That's it. Your song, The Princess, the World Ender, Eternal Bliss. Yeah, you did it. Here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, explore. Play our other game. Return to main menu. So what happens if... Oh, wait. Can I continue? Oh, no? Okay. Do I have to... Do I do a new game? I don't know, like, I don't know the extent of this game. I don't know if it's like...
In the woods.
I don't know if it's like one of those super meta games which like remembers your last playthrough.
And in the basement of that cabin,
I'm assuming not, judging by this. Auto. Skip. I mean, I still feel like this is a pretty good choice. What if I turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Whoa.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Oh!
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Oh.
How convenient.
Oh.
Everything's back on track again.
Well, all
Maybe
roads
the world
lead to
can
Rome.
still be saved after all.
Okay, turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
That's literally what I'm doing.
Remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
His voice almost has a Bob.
Forever.
This voice is almost Bob-esque. I don't care. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Wait, does that include the Rizzler? Shit, I don't want the Rizzler to die. He's a good kid. He deserves better.
And last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Alright. I'll do it for the Rizzler.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
I didn't think about the Rizzler
Would you
dying.
look at that?
I know,
You're
right?
at the cabin again. Now,
Who's gonna
I'm
think
not
about the
normally
Rizzler?
one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best.
I do
to
like
bring
this
you
effect.
to
It's
your
fun.
fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this, is there? Let's
There's
just...
always
I guess
a
we'll go in.
choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone.
What do you mean pretty much everyone? Is the Rizzler included in that?
We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely
What if I
bare.
don't take the knife
The
this
air
time?
is stale and musty.
Or
the
the blade.
is your...
I might enter the basement. Let's talk to her. Let's see what she's all about.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice.
Hello?
Is hypnotizing.
Can we romance her?
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
Oh, you're playing a day. Oh, okay, yeah. Hi. Just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging
Attractive
you to stay
people
focused.
can
Not
be
like
serial killers. That is what we've learned from the 2020s Netflix murder specials.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk a bit first. Well, I'll see what I can do. I want to see if she just like
You're
eats
only
me or
making
something.
this more difficult.
Is she gonna have like a? I'm just imagining like a
Thank
Buffy
you.
style vampire transformation.
You're making a huge mistake.
Does she sound different? Fortunate realization: hot people are not, in fact,
No.
infallible.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
What's that gonna do? Do you have a key?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Obvio. If she cute, white evil.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know that. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement,
Oh!
but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
The Foley.
Is someone else here?
Uh-oh. Hey! Let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try the door.
You try
Why
the
not?
door, but it's locked from the outside.
Ah, beans.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Am I supposed to strangle her?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
I don't think it's that she might sound different because last time we just started off by telling her we were going to kill her. So she probably had a bit more edge in her voice than she does now that she thinks we're going to save her.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess.
Good morning, Fuzzy. What's the report from Peru?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
What do you want me to do? I ain't got a key.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
The actual fuck? That escalated fucking quickly, didn't it?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
This is a horror game?
Or we could use
I thought it was
to
a visual novel.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm fed up of people dying in my video games. Save the princess, slay the princess. Mate, she's gonna fucking rip our throat out. I'm on her side.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort.
This is
to remove her
gross.
arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, what the fuck? She's a girl boss. Fucking gaslight, gatekeep, garrot.
No,
Girl boss.
she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You love this? What's the lore? We don't really know the lore yet. I've only really just started it.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yep. Whatever you say, ma'am. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat my face.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
All she knows is charge her phone, eat human flesh, and lie.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Why is my skin like that? Why have I got like gnarled claws? What am I?
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Bro, she's gonna stab me with her bones.
Your body lunged
Oi!
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here.
What kind of a
alive.
creature am I? Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Mate, she's gonna numb me up.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I really do like this art style. It's like really kind of simplistic, but it's very cool.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Uh-oh.
She
Uah!
into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Why?
You aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
I think you're a cat 2019 based on the claws. I'm Mr. Mistopheles. I'm fucking Tom Bombadil the railway cat. I don't know.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
You don't look sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
What do you mean she doesn't know how to use a knife?
Apparently not.
She's not a fucking
Though it
chef.
doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Girly pop star.
I'm so sorry.
It's her non-dominant hand. Well, yeah, all right, fair enough. Not the 28 stab wounds.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Pink? What is this, Danganronpa?
It can't just end like this, right?
I mean, apparently it can.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
No! I didn't get to tell the Rizzler. Oh, chapter 2!
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're questioning my cat Sona. Jason Demulo? Isn't Jason Demulo already in the movie?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait, so it said this is chapter 2. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
If
he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Wait, so are there three different... There's me, there's the narrator, and the voice of the hero. Are they all different characters?
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Oh, are they like my inner voices?
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
That's like Girl Boss Gatekeep narrator. Exactly.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love.
Why is he doing a Matt Berry voice?
We'll be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
This is just how they talk in Arizona.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
New York City.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Do we have DID? Toko mentioned. I need to get over Danganronpa. I will never. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really already did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Listen.
You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing you.
I really want to voice a video game. Somebody make a game so I can do voices in it.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I'll do fan dubs. Danganronpa fan dubs.
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I think the princess probably ate my little boy body.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What if this is all a reality TV show?
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Naruhodo. Hey, Bob, how you doing? I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about this princess. Yeah, give me some fucking lore.
Just be quick about it.
Give me a lore dump. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end this world? Oh, who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is.
People voted for the Nazis and listened to Coldplay. You can't trust people.
Things.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I know
You're
that.
the only person capable
That's
of
what
doing
Janice
this.
says.
Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
You think you're special?
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you
I'm just
save
trying to
the
get some
world.
lore here. Main character syndrome. Alright. Why aren't you telling me? I want
I've
some
told
lore.
you everything you need to know.
Where's the
Going
map
into
part?
more
Where's the
detail
game
just
theory?
Overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Fine.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save from that cabin. Who's them?
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
I can't tell if it's supposed to be different people or if
Not
it's
at the
like
cabin yet. You still have
aspects of
plenty
my
time to
personality.
reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Okay. Matt Pat is dipping his toes into politics
you
now.
go
I don't love the sound of that, Fozzie. What does that mean?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
We'll express them somewhere else.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay. So it doesn't seem to make a difference if I pick up the knife or not.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Oh, wait, it's
Its
different,
stone
right?
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It's different.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
He made a creator economy caucus with some representatives. I don't know what any of that means. Is it good or is it bad? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different from last time. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Despite everything, it's still me.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and
I'm a
rub your
scaly!
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Well, apparently I look pretty badass.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Ooh.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her
A
feet
feather
with
out
a
of place.
feather
What
out
are
of
we? Like an
place.
Aarakocra? I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job. Very different.
Yeah, why is the cabin different?
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
You weren't here last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here.
Oh.
I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Oh yeah, it's
revealing
different.
an
It's like a
intricate
stone staircase
stairwell.
now.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What do you mean? This is decadent.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is that a different voice?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I wonder how the game... This is an interesting game. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the game changes in different ways depending on what you do, or if it's always the same kind of progression.
Binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
Is she deaf? Is she a deaf queen?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh. Is this not a real...
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I mean, you know.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Huh.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
So wait, does the narrator not realize we've been here before?
And you've died before.
Oh.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? Did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'll let her kill me again. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. So I don't have to talk to her. I can just like choose an action. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No.
Did we?
What? Are we that much of a masochist?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Hey, David, how you doing?
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, am I in heaven? Oh, that's it. Did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
You're just working on the game right now? Hey, if you need anyone to do voice acting, I'm right here.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
What is happening? No, I don't want the world to end. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Let's see if she reacts to that. Let's bait her.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
Well, I mean, she's honest.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you.
I mean, she's cute, so...
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out.
Yeah, she's
Have you
dishonest.
seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. By destroying the world. Apparently, yes.
What if I try and kill her now? She just said she'd end the world. I'm gonna kill her.
Blade in hand, you run the princess down.
Did she always have a window? So she killed us and then the game is like reset.
Wait, no. You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
And everything's slightly different.
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you.
Oh!
Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
What is happening?
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult. Oh, I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
Did our hand always
You'll
look so
get over
scaly?
it.
Yeah.
You just saved everyone.
It did.
Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
Oh. Oh!
Raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and...
No! No, no, no!
Rash.
Oh.
The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
I'm the one who makes the decisions here. And I say no. If that's what you want to do, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
What? No, let's not do that.
Why not? Life's about experimentation.
You won't use your fancy reverse psychotherapeutics on me, murderer. We're dying together right now.
Hello
Ah!
and welcome to Punk Rock's Discount Twitch Stream Warehouse. We have good vibes at a low cost. For the low price of you clicking the follow button, we have for you all of our finest emotes, channel point redemption things, and so much more.
Haven't you all?
So make yourself comfortable because you won't like what happens if you try and leave.
Click the follow button if you came in on the raid, or I'll find out where you live.
Hello! Tentacle, what's up? Oh my god. The timing. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, look, if anybody is in with the raid and doesn't know who I am, what's up? I'm Punk Rock. I'm a British guinea pig punk rock VTuber. I play exclusively... No. I've been playing exclusively Danganronpa games for 5 months, and now I'm branching out. We're playing Slay the Princess today, and I'm very confused and also slightly grossed out. I didn't realize it was quite a horror game, but it is a horror game, so I guess some content warnings would be appropriate. If you don't want to see, like, cartoon gore, then this probably isn't for you. But it's a very, very interesting game, and I don't know what's going on. But we did just kill the princess, and now we're trying to kill ourselves. So, and we have scaly hands, so we're scaly, I guess. Wait, what was, wait, Tentacule, you will play in the Horse Girl game? How is it? I heard they just released, like, an English version. And I am, hey, Alka Jazz, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I'm not going to download it. I'm not going to download it. Oh, content warnings on the Black Tibby Games website for those who need it. That's valid, yes. You played the Japanese one a few years ago. Uma Musume. Yeah. I watched the first episode of that anime because look, this is the most Brock thing that's ever happened. we were in an anime figure store in London, and I found a figure of one of the horse girls, and it was like, it was so cute. It was so cute. And I was like, shit, do I like the horse girls? You know, I like, this has happened before where I've like bought a piece of merch or like seen a piece of merch and then got into something just to justify having it. But it was, who was it? It was, I think it was from, from my Google search, it was from a movie. Well, somebody found it for me. It was a horse girl called Jungle Pocket. And this also led me to realize that all the horse girls are named after real life racehorses throughout history. So the horse girl lore is there. All right. Do I like horse girls? Yes. The answer is always yes. But there's a difference in horse. It's like the Lionel Hutz meme. There's horse girls and there's horse girls. There's horse girls as in like anthropomorphic horse girls, and there's horse girls as in Bob's sister. Literally nobody gets that. It's fine. He's playing D&D right now. Let's move on.
I don't believe this. What don't you believe?
You guys know what a horse girl is though, right? Within the context of like human beings. Ah!
You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him?
Centaurs! Yes, that's what I meant.
I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
Wait.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Hey, Ramses, what's up?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Is it like a time loop game? I'm confused. Oh, chapter 3. Okay, because I finished the game. Like, so for anyone who's just joined us,
on a path in the woods. You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness?
Am I on auto?
Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath. Yeah, I got like an ending like immediately because I just killed the princess. So I was worried. Since then, I was like, I don't want to like. Clearly, there's progression in this game, and I don't want to just like end the game. But it looks as though I'm fine right now. I wonder how many endings there are. She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
Interesting, because the first time I killed her, it just like we just got trapped in like a void, and the game ended. But this time, we've been reset.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
Also, good morning, John.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
Oh, it's not morning, is it? Even for y'all, it's like afternoon.
Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse. I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
Oh, we have a new voice. Do we get a new voice every time? We have Voice of the Cold now.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time?
Cold, Cold X Smitten Hate Yowie incoming. I know a thing or two about Yowie from my from the discussions on our recent Danganronpa streams.
It's our third. What gave it away? Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent. And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again? Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
He's starting to sound like Dennis Reynolds.
Don't provoke him. I'd prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice. It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do.
What do you think the
But
closest
mark
to
my
death
words, you won't
you've ever
like
been
it
is?
when it happens.
I don't think I've really had a near-death experience. It's probably for the best, touch wood.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
God damn it, dishonest.
Can I? Well, I'm not just
Oh.
going to try.
I like how auto skips some lines.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I am too. Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening,
So
let
is
me
the narrator
remind you
an
that if
aspect of
you're
us as
here in
well?
the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very
Call this into
existence
this.
currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Yeah, let's go to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
Don't muck it up this time.
Oh, we'll muck it up alright. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived. Whatever you do, don't let him influence us.
I need to know if like this, if the voice actor was in the Magnus archives. I'm gonna have to look up the credits.
On anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here.
It is? I thought it was.
Can't control. You're saying that like stress is just something you can
That's
turn
cool.
off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion?
Because he has like a distinct accent. I just
don't
can't
know.
tell what
I
part of
just
the UK he's
exist.
from.
And that's fine with me.
It's like kind of southern.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like
Is that like
mummified ribs. Each
ghost?
elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis.
Maybe he's from Brighton or Cornwall. He's not from
Everything here has
Cornwall.
been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you.
Or you'd know if he was from
There is a
Cornwall.
figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Our beloved. So she does live.
The princess is
doesn't
voiced by
look
Nicole
very alive
Goodnight.
to me.
Oh, is she done like no sleep stuff?
Before you can make a move, the figure is
I recognize
gone,
that name for sure.
vanishing behind the door on the far side of the
This is crossing over with my horror podcast niches.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again. Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too.
I want to see.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
There isn't even a door.
Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Where does a posh accent come from? You can be from anywhere in the UK and have a posh accent. It's not like a specific. If you think of like what is it, like an RP, like Queen's English Received Pronunciation. I guess that's associated with parts of London, but like that's not really an accent. You can have a posh accent from anywhere. You can have a posh Scouse accent.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
I I want to know what kind of
I suppose
creature
it
we
doesn't
are.
matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
But there is no door. Let's approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
You need to learn more UK lingo so you can fully infiltrate the Brit circles. Well, Geordie's the best. That's it.
It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
Wipe the mirror
It's
clean.
time for all of you to see what we've become. Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement.
Is that?
The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down.
I can't tell if our hand is changing. I don't think it is.
So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things. I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold.
That's why I don't like having mirrors in my
We
house.
can only hope she might still see some good in us. No way left to go but down. The door to the basement creaks
Ah!
open, revealing an
Aw.
antique staircase lit
Is that
by
Sans
weak
Undertale?
torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality.
Hey Fozzie, who's the current hot Tumblr sexy man?
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again. My love. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Sorry about last time. Sorry about the whole stabbing you in the chest thing. We good? Was anyone there? I think we have a lot to talk about. I don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything up. Let's just say we don't have a weapon.
Tell her you're unarmed. Not that it matters. You receive no response.
Okay.
Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
We've got big old claws.
Of course she's livid, and with good reason. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants.
Yeah, looking's for free.
Anything.
Proceed down the stairs.
As you descend the final step,
Ooh!
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Wait, how do I make polls on YouTube? People are really eating up Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters? Okay. I saw a Hololive clip. So I know what it looks like. I don't love that animation style, but if you say it's good, I'll watch it. I don't know how to set up a poll. I'm just gonna set up a poll to see if people think Ghosts is real.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate.
Thanks,
the
John.
room. See? She's dead. No. What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Ghost is real. Yeah, I think so.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. Thought we were all on the same page.
Wait, so Fozzie, is it a Netflix thing? Am I?
Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
Uh-oh.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch.
You're anti-ghost, certified
So
ghost
that's where
hater.
the blade
But what
is.
if the ghost
It's
looks like
already in
this?
her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She
I mean-
is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost?
Yeah, Queen Dishonest. Have you never heard of Ghost before? Oh, it's a Netflix thing? Oh, I might download it then. I might illegally download it. Don't clip that.
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This
Oh,
is
you want to watch it, Rav?
extremely
Okay.
bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
I don't know why, but like, female inspector body kind of. That would be a funny t-shirt. You know, t-shirts that are like so dumb and make so little sense that they're great? I kind of want that on a shirt now.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Where are you?
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes, seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Torch falls from the
Uh-oh.
princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
I'm on
So much
fire.
It's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Uh-oh.
She's trying to kill us.
Obvio.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Why'd you close the door? Let me out. You trying to kill me? What happens if I just don't do anything? Rush for the blade, rush to the door. I mean, she's a ghost. What's rushing for the blade gonna do? Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry. I'm gonna burn. What? Let's rush the door.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom.
Use those claws. Ah!
You're stuck here. Your
Oh, he's some
skin
kind of
starts
dinosaur
to
man?
rot. As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns,
Now we can be together.
you feel a hand on
forever.
yours. You
Ooh.
turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away, bit by bit.
Ooh.
The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins.
Ooh. Gotta be one of the worst ways to die, hey?
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad.
What in the William Afton?
Nothing is so much worse.
Is there a new fucking FNAF game?
You'll get used to it.
Your boss is on Scoternity leave, you mean? Did you mean Scoternity leave? April? April? April, did you mean Scoternity leave?
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle,
until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin.
Secret of the Mimic. Is it like still the same timeline? As in FNAF.
It's very romantic, really.
Burn at the hands of a
We
faded
got
spirit.
our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Whoa. But despite your best efforts, you do not die, and she is gone. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know about how we'd even go looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
But I want to see what we look like.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt,
Preen.
right? Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. It's you. Despite everything, it's just you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Oh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Do you know the narrator? Do you know the Rizzler? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Oh my god, there's so many options. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
You once sent me to slay the princess.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Huh. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Oh.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess from stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling.
Women.
And
Oh,
unilluminated.
so many hands. Yeah, what all those hands do? What would you do if you had that many hands? That's too many hands. Like, how many hands is an ideal amount of hands? Let's look at... What about Goro from Mortal Kombat? How many hands does Goro have? Goro, Mortal Kombat, hands. So Goro has 4 arms and 2 legs. That seems like a good amount of arms, honestly. Like, I could take another 2 arms. This is too many. You wouldn't understand. It's the right amount of hands. You could do so many things at once. You could not do so many things at once as well. Imagine how hard you could procrastinate if you had 50 arms. I'm not going back. Wait. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
But how do you coordinate all of them? I'm very coordinated. That's not true.
You won't.
Ah! Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter, what the fuck? Oh wait, I have to start the whole loop again? Huh.
You're on a path in the woods.
The real Slay the
And at the end of
Princess
that
starts
path
here. You'll
is a
know it when you...
cabin.
I'm just reading the achievements.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here.
I mean, yeah,
to
practice
slay
makes
her.
perfect.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. Or R1? What? Or R... Huh? On your... Oh, R1 on your controller. So what if I hit tab? Which one's tab again? Oh, skipping. Huh? So this is... Nothing changes, right?
The interior.
Oh, so it... Right, it literally just skips it. Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase.
So if
faintly
I press...
illuminated.
I assume like the tab will... Well, I assume it won't let me skip any dialogue, like any new dialogue. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. What if I say that? What if I open with that?
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Yeah, she's definitely a bit sassier when we come in hot.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with
Is there
the
anywhere
princess.
we can progress
There's a
this
heavy
without her
chain
eating
around
her arm?
wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Maybe I can pick the lock with the blade.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, you weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. I'm just here to talk. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Yeah, she's a lot
Look
sassier.
how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it. I'm gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Because from my past experience, if I kill her on this first time, then the game just ends.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
She's real sassy this time. Yeah, it's a relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there. So okay, so I don't remember anything about the lady with like the 25 arms. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Oh, there's people out here who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Shut up!
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
Don't you just sit it when your brass hand falls off.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret. I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? Let's deflect.
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
What's that supposed to mean? Don't patronize me.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Supply from Blue Sky. Hey! Well, thank you. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't quite get it yet, but it's very cool.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Damn, she's so real for that, though.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Shit, he's not a royalist. He's trying to play the. Janice would be upset. What's your name? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Interesting. I don't like her anymore.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I call her bestie? I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Interesting.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving
Yeah.
her alive is too risky.
Yeah, we'll just keep
You
her prisoner.
Deal with her soon. She will find a way out.
We'll just, disregard the Geneva Convention.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Ooh.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I could be a good evil queen sidekick. Yeah, let's get you out of here. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. It's like I've done this already. I've done the. Let's lock her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Oh.
Turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
I'm not leaving you behind. I'm gonna be right here, bestie.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. We're sticking to the plan and locking her
It'll
down
be the
here.
death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Can't be that heavy.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off,
Uh-oh.
your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all that was just an act, wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't an act. She was pretty brazen about being, you know, ignore her. And yeah, I get Eep anywhere. Let's have a Eep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Ah!
To wake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Uh-oh.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
But I'm still alive, right?
Where is she?
Ah!
When we get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation.
It's taking a long time
doesn't
for it to
change
kill me. This is some JoJo's exposition mid-fight.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
She steps
Ah!
closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs
Like what?
stop drawing
Like
in
sex?
breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
No, we had to reset, right?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
Wait, is
And
this
at
the
the
same?
end of that path is a cabin.
Oh, it's not, because I can't tab past
And in
it.
the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay
Ah.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You're a path. But I died. She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice.
Some people
You
do.
haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard pressed
You know,
to
this-
keep
this-
any secrets from me.
This makes me want to
Not
play
for the letters right now, because like I said, this is the first
Disco
time we've
Elysium.
met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
Let's assume I've done all this, right? Let's proceed to the cabin. Let's see what's going on.
A warning before you go any further.
Because the first ending we got on that, like, we both died, right? No, we didn't. She just killed us. So, okay, so she's killed us regardless, right?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time.
Yeah.
Or at least she was direct
To be
with us
fair.
after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Proceeded to the cabin. Whoa. I am
The
a
interior
goofy.
of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the
Whoa.
walls almost featureless. The only furniture of
What the
note is
fuck?
a lone table, knocked on its side.
The
in corner of
shadow
the room.
in the window.
A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement.
She's
You'll need it if
there.
you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door.
Look at
here.
oh my god, fuck! I didn't notice the other window.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you... So,
Oh,
deep breath
sorry.
in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
I can't say anything about all the people on the outside. Let's just enter the
Should have
basement.
taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
Mate, I don't think the knife's gonna help us, if I'm completely honest.
You cross over the threshold.
What the fuck?
Onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Well, this looks cool. I want to live in a Lovecraftian nightmare. Not really.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
True. I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs. God, that one's tempting.
You attempt to step
Ah.
off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. Sometimes you just have to try new things. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge,
Whoa.
you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
This is like our bedroom at night. I'll just see like Peppa at the foot of the bed, creeping on us. Whoa, the eyes move with the eyes move with like the cursor. Oh, that's weird.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Peppa was struggling today. It's too hot for cats.
We're going to die down here. I don't want
You're
to die
all going
again.
to die down here.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
It is too hot for any living being. That is true. Yeah, maybe not a reptile.
I wouldn't give it
Whoa.
too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go left, go right, do nothing. Let's just do nothing. Let's just chill.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
Yeah. She can't jump on us from behind if we just stand there with our backs against the plank.
There you are.
Oh!
Told you
Mega
I was
Mind!
going to find you.
As the princess
Whoa.
approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this
Ugh.
time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Stop breathing on me.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
It's over for me if she cabedons us. She's gonna cabedon straight through our heart. She's already cabedon through our heart, let's be honest. Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What happened after you killed me last time? You're a lunatic. You know that, right? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you. And I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Remain with your nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. I can't decide if I want to leave or stay.
Heart, lungs, nerves, heart.
Let's try and stay with her.
What
Ah!
would you think? Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Liver. She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Ooh.
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
The movie What Lies Beneath?
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
It's like Persona? Somebody did earlier in the stream suggest that I should play Persona 5. Maybe I will.
No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Oh, are they not killing us?
Let me out.
It's like a reverse
Lonely
vampire.
soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger. Rage. Distance. Poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. A monolith of... Whoa, what the fuck? The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a princess, I think.
Voice of the broken.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least... not
I wasn't gonna make that joke,
You've
dishonest.
been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
Voice of the
It's really
opportunist.
the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were
Voice
supposed
of
to
the
keep her
stubborn.
trapped there
Oh shit, we're getting
forever,
all the voices.
I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
We can't be unfeeling.
The
Not when
hunted.
there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Voice of the contrarian. It's dishonest.
We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
I wonder if these are these all the voices?
Why are there so many of us?
The cheated.
There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? I feel so disjointed. The only way out is to do nothing. So nothing I will do. Yeah, fuck it.
You do nothing. You can't just do
I'm sitting
nothing.
here.
You have to do something.
I'm playing
That's
Danganronpa, alright?
you.
See you in 90 hours.
Huh. Do you think it'll work? No. Nothing ever works.
Boo! You're the worst one.
He's not the one who got us into this mess. At least I keep you breathing around her. See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries. Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing. And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half. Great. And that's why you're not the top. I want to see what nothing does for us. And right now all of you aren't letting nothing happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet.
Just let me sit here.
You need me. And you need to not have them. He'll get you killed by himself. Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now. As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it. I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity. My point exactly.
Continue to do nothing.
Congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me?
Everything's getting fuzzy. Everything's coming up fuzzy. I think she likes you.
Ha! It's our turn to flip the table. This is the end, isn't it? Everything
Fuzzy
is
mentioned.
wrong. What is that twisting
Uh-oh.
feeling?
Did she find us?
We're so small.
Just a widow guy. Did she find
I
us?
don't think we're supposed to be here.
Uh-oh.
Just another bout of nonsense. Again. I can't think anymore. Finally, I've just needed to leave for so long. I thought I would last without them. I thought I was special. Well, it looks like this was a good idea. Something new is happening.
Yay.
Well done.
Progression.
Brilliant. Right? Guys?
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. The hands! Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I'm unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It's useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ah! Oh, so that was like a bad end. All right, let's get back. Let's go to the cabin.
You make your way up.
It didn't
the short
accept
path
that
of
end.
The cabin. You'll
So we
find
can't
the
just do
princess
nothing.
within.
Jump. Surprise hug.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Jump. Let's just enter the basement. Let's play nice. Let's play nice.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Jump. What? I wonder what lie I'm here to save you sounds like.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
No. My brute force, my princess. Oh no, she's gonna bite him, isn't she?
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words.
Like, I wonder if
before
we
she
get different...
responds.
We must get different answers because she's less defensive, right?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Oh.
Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Interesting. Interesting. So you get, like, the exact same text, but a different delivery.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Captain. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I don't know anything about you. What have you been eating or drinking? Honestly, these are all questions I had, so...
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
I mean, I'm just asking questions,
That's
alright?
relevant.
You know? How's the weather?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates.
Okay,
before
I wonder
responding.
if I do get the exact same text but just different responses depending on how we interact with her.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Alright, let's examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere
Uh-oh.
upstairs.
She's gonna do the thing, isn't she?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for
She's
her
gonna
to
do the
never see
thing. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
I mean, we've already seen the scene.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
This is where the
but
knife
door...
drops, right? Oh, yeah.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would...
Ah! Oh, okay, sorry. I hit tab to like skip the things we've seen already. I know, it skips right past the old nom nom. The old arm nom. So I feel like last time at this point when we so okay, so for context, if anyone has joined later and didn't see what happened on the first time, she just like fucking starts going to town on her arm and like eating it, and then I think she now wants me to cut her arm out. But what happens if I slay the princess? Because the first time I slayed the princess, it just got me a game over. I'm gonna try slay the princess.
Without hesitation.
Oh,
bring the
stabbed
blade
her
down,
right in the
plunge it
tit.
into the princess's back.
Oh no, that's the shoulder.
Finally.
I've never seen a woman before. Without hesitation.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the
The
end.
triple boob. Hey, Izzy, what's up? Yeah, I don't know what I really did. I've gone into this game completely blind, so I'm expecting the unexpected at this point. I didn't expect it to be so gory.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Oh,
The princess
Wah!
pulls away from you, the motion ripping the blade
you
from her.
gotta stab her between the tits. Nothing else works.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
Uh-oh.
You've made a
It has so many
terrible
paths you wouldn't even think it
enemy,
possible.
And there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Oh.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Has she broken the chain? Because I can see the point in her arm where she's, you know, started dinner early, but...
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
But has she broken the chains?
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Wait, she has claws now. Did she always have claws?
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Ooh.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
So I guess we're committed to slaying.
Though
at
your
this point.
nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Sorry, I'm just turning the lights on in here. I just got a smart bulb today, so now it's purple in here. Give up. Finish the job. I feel like giving up's pretty on brand.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job.
Well, I was going to say, like, I mean, we've already established that she can be killed, so maybe I shouldn't have given up. But she's scary.
The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Are we both monsters?
This is the end.
Am I the
Isn't it?
princess? This isn't Danganronpa. I don't need to call things.
Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Oop! Wait, why? What killed me? Chapter 2, The Beast.
You're on a path in the woods.
So this has got to be
And
new,
at the
right?
end of
Yeah.
that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
I bled out.
it will be the
I
end of
guess.
the world.
I guess. But I died. What am I? Oh, this is all the same, right? She's gonna kill me again.
A warning before you go any further.
See?
She will lie,
I know
she will
that.
cheat, and she will do everything in her power. Does a cat lie to a
Voice of
cornered
the
mouse when it
Haunted.
plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is
Ooh.
ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time.
It's all
Wind
jacked
rushing
up.
in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It is gleaming.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm just gonna enter the
No
basement.
steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk.
I think she's gonna kill us either way.
I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it. The door to the basement creaks open,
Whoa.
revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle.
Oh,
If
Florida.
the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Dude, I want an Easter egg. I want chocolate.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Well, look, it's been hot today, alright? You fucking tried living in this and not stinking.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor.
Whoa,
of a
wait,
starlit
does she have a
pit.
tail?
The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Oh, I see. So our
You see
actions in the
only a
first
flash of
act
the
change
princess
the
before she
environment in the
scurries away
second.
into the underbrush,
Oh.
dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember,
Raph
she's
brought
just
me
a
chocolate.
princess. She's certainly not
'Kay.
just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear
It's so
between the
hot today,
leaves,
this chocolate's
staring
melted.
hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting.
Nobody said
She's
thank you,
getting ready
Raph.
to pounce. Move now.
What should I choose? Explore. Where? Explore. Don't you hear that clinking? She's in chains again. We're fine. You're about to attack me, aren't you? We don't have to kill each other. You know that, right? Move. Stand still. Romance?
Yeah.
What's the romance option?
That's you have to read it like this. You don't have to kill each other. You know that, right?
Okay, so we're going to go with romance.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous
Ah!
lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping.
No! She unhinged the jaw! That's not romantic!
She is too quick to
Unless...
outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured.
We got Vord!
Guess that's it then.
I guess some people are into that. Yeah, she's got a different idea of
Unfortunately for you,
romance.
no, this isn't it.
She just searches
You're in a
for
dark and caustic
different
place.
things. Oh my god!
Fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip.
Is this actually
Your hands
Vor?
scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
What?
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then
This
sting,
better not awaken anything in
burn
me.
as the acid begins its slow
Oh
work.
my god.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me.
Oh.
The world is better off without you in it.
So she can't leave
Flesh
even
around
if she
you
kills me.
rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight.
She just nommed me
The
down
burning
in
grows
one
stronger,
bite.
and you can feel
Swallowed me
layers of you
whole.
being peeled away.
But
She stops.
Ah!
Her
Oh, I
muscles
didn't mean to
tense
skip that.
around you,
Damn.
and through the muffling layers
Oh, I have
of
it on
her
auto,
flesh,
I forgot.
You hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
Wait, you hear the whine of straining metal?
Her chains.
Oh.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards.
Does she get to
The
leave if
distant
I'm...
creaking
Is
of
it like,
ancient
do I
wooden
have to be
steps
with
barely
her?
audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive.
Yeah, we have to leave
We can
together.
leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive?
Wow, 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 wow.
Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her.
Yeah, start fucking
Do
scraping up her
something.
insides. Do something.
We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before we are her.
Wait for death. Explore, claw and bite.
Like the corner
Ah!
animal you are, you tear against the thick membranes of her stomach with every part of you that can be made sharp. Nails, claws, teeth, hands, feet.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Remember to chew your food. You need me to want to free you, don't you? Let's claw and bite her again.
Again you tear, heart pumping with adrenaline, your ulcerating hands a blur of feverish motion fueled by the desperation to fight against being reduced to lifeless molecules and meat. The pulling has turned to banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
You could have asked me before swallowing me alive.
I acted on my will, fledgling, and you acted on yours. The strong triumph, and the weak submit or perish.
We turn into Lord Zed.
But will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over as they melt in their sockets.
God, I can't believe one of the endings is Vor.
What little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The storytelling is really interesting, though. It's interesting that like we're learning like bits and pieces of information throughout all this. So she can't leave unless we want to leave with her.
We
Whoa.
are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong.
Wait, we're a
You're
little
not
crow's
the
head
path in
now.
the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away. We don't even exist as a body anymore. We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better? She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I guess that's it then. This is us now. We're the woods. Okay.
This thing watching us, what is he? This is fine, I like being this. Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? Is that we're supposed to be? What do we do now? Whatever we are is an abomination I want out. This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, only because
Wait,
it's
so
in
the
your best
narrator is a
interests,
third
it's in
party?
everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
This is oddly romantic. Yeah. I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him? Let's say I want to stop her. What do I do? I feel like I can't do much of anything right now. Why should I want to do anything? This is fine. I'm supposed to be me and you're supposed to be something that isn't me.
How could you say that? Look at us. We're almost everything. And we can be even more than this. Don't you feel our potential?
No, you're spot on. You exist, and not as some part of a gestalt entity mushed together with bits of you and the princess. You're an individual. You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
Love hurts, hey?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
What is it? Gaze at the terror in your heart. Bury it now, before it's too late. I want to gaze at the terror.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
I'm a sicko. What can I say?
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being
Yeah, I didn't like being
I'd
eaten.
forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too.
Okay.
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be. I don't like this. It's better for us to be the woods. I don't want to go back.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Ooh.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
Yeah, but that's unrelated to the
You're
whole
just
tree
like
thing.
her.
That's just the human experience.
She's just like us. We never should have left her. I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
I never really wanted to kill you, not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us, cut her free. She's definitely gonna eat me again. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ah!
Raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
It just looks so inviting.
I'm sorry.
Oh. But you never see her die. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of death. I don't want to look at us.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. Probably not. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice. A mercy.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Does she have more arms?
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How much have you changed? What does it feel to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this I'm going to kill you, right? Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Oh, interesting. Is that true? Look, I haven't tried. I've deliberately tried to do different things. Will it literally not let me do the same things? That's interesting. I haven't even tested that. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Oh, thank you. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
I don't want to go back to hurt you, but the more times oh, what do you want me to bring you next time is an interesting question.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's true. It's like an Amazon wish list.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Oh, how many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
Ooh. Enough with all this pretension. You're not actually saying anything. Oh, I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity. Destroy your body. What if I destroy my body? What if I attack them? Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
What if I try and destroy my body? Uah! You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay. I think I might do... Let's do like one more, and then I'll maybe call it, and we can come back to it. This is a really interesting game.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Ah! Everything goes dark, and you die. I wonder how many achievements there are. I did the classic, like... Oh, we can tab past this, right? I did the classic, like... I went on, like, how long to beat and looked up this game. And it said, like, you can beat it in, like, 3 hours, but its completionist is, like, 20 hours or something. So I imagine there's a fucking lot to do in this game. So I don't want to rush it.
You make your way up
But
the
it,
short
yeah,
path.
it's interesting that it said that I can't do the same thing again. Turns out you beat it in like 1 minute. That is
interior of the
true, but
cabin
that
is
is
almost
only because I'm a
entirely bare.
professional gamer.
The air is
Don't
stale.
try this at home, you know? Let's take the blade. Fuck
You
it.
take the blade from
I feel
the
like I've
table.
not taken the blade more than I've taken it. But we'll...
The door to the basement
Let's
creaks
just be
open, revealing a
nice. Oh! Wait, it has taken away some of my... No, has it? It has taken away some of my options. I don't get the chance to lie anymore. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh, she's back to being like a little sassy.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
It
There's
is
a
a
heavy
killing
chain
myself.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. I haven't decided yet. Did I say I was here to kill her in the very first run? Ah! Oh, Alcatraz, thank you for the sub. Yes, I did. I did. Because it hasn't removed, like, all my options. Because I definitely... I'm sure I've chosen I haven't decided yet. I'm going to say no, nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
Okay.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster.
I think I've done this before, right? I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this one. Maybe I just like threaten her and see what happens.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten.
We
your
can
grip
just
on
talk
her
and
grip.
chill with her. I'm sure everything will be fine. Shit. I chose poorly.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
It's really
You should be.
I wonder what triggers her to be like. I'm assuming like some of the... I don't know if it's a different thing on different runs or like... Because I just said hi and she immediately was on the defensive. I guess maybe if I choose anything other than saying I'm here to help, she's not chill.
You step forward. Your grip on the blade.
You could
tightens
chill with
as
someone
you
and also
steel
threaten them.
resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I already know you. You literally vored me, alright? It can't get worse than that. It just can't.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I wonder if it'll let me kill her. It probably will, right? I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh. Well, it appears we're at an impasse. Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse. Did I write this game?
I guess we are.
So I know now that she can't leave without, like, our consent, I guess? It seems like that's how it works.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
Are you sure you don't want to talk? Stare at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely.
How do I squint fiercely? I just look dopey.
She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
We're having a staring contest.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Drop the blade or slay the princess. I guess let's drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of
But is
your
this, have I already had this
hands,
dialogue? No.
drops
Okay.
to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Because I'm worried that if I slay her, it's just going to end the game. But maybe I'm past the point that I can get that immediate ending.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh wait, I can choose the thing where I say that she's hitting on me, right? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
How would I get you out of here? Is there anything interesting with the context I have? Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. Good question. Lie. No.
You're lying.
Yeah. I'm a bad liar.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Yeah, bye.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Yeah, I think she is. I think she is.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
It would be interesting if it literally did, like, not give you the same dialogue option twice. But I know there's a bunch of options that I've already discussed with her that are still available.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I feel like this is... No, I mean, we got a different ending last time, so let's try and get her out of
You
here.
have to be kidding me.
If I'm to believe what the game said, it won't let me have the same outcome more than once.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Yeah, alright.
She speaks with almost complete
fair enough.
nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out.
Alright, so this is kind of already happened. We've already kind of exhausted a lot
You
of
make
this.
your way back to the bottom of the stairs.
Like she's just gonna fucking chomp
Easier
into our arm,
for
isn't she?
everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oh, I wonder if we could just do this without her having an arm sandwich.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Oh, it's very unpleasant.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it.
I don't know why. I'm not usually like super grossed out by stuff like this, but like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like the way that it's drawn, or I'm usually pretty good with like body horror and like gore.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you.
The
Her
big old
fierce
peepers, I
gaze
know. Her
meeting
eyes are
your
like
eye.
50% of her head.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
What a queen. We have no choice but to respect.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
So this is interesting because okay, so in this run, so we've got to this before, where we cut her out, but like she was like, kind of more like fawning. You know what I mean? She was more like, oh, thank you so much. Now she's just like, cheers, cheers, mate. Now fucking let's leave. Jadix, what's up? Hello. This game is pretty graphic and the sketchy style emphasizes it. Yeah, no, it's like a really pretty game. But I think that's it. Maybe it's the contrast. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No,
Because
I just can't let her escape.
I don't
into
think
the
we've
world.
gotten to this point, right? Because beforehand, she just killed us. Oh, because the narrator like tried to get me to stab her, right?
As the princess approaches.
Oh,
the bottom
this
stair,
is happening
your
again.
body steps forward and raises the
So
blade.
we've had this outcome.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Unless there's something I can do to stop it.
Watch me.
Because the only other option, because I did this before and yeah, I did like warn her. Like, what if we slay the princess? Let's try and warn
Stop
her.
that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Yeah, so her dialogue is different, even if our options are the same. Whoa!
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Yeah, this is a cool game. It just makes me think about like game design, because like boiled down to its like simplest parts, this is just like images and text. And I know that's like most games, but like there's no like, you know what I mean? But it's like so complex and there's so many. I wonder what like the fucking flow charts are like. It's very cool.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh yeah, what if I resist again? It's probably just going to be that she just kills me, but she does it in a meaner way.
The blade. Move the blade.
I should play the... I don't know. Scarlet Hollow seemed more to me like a dating game, and I'm less interested in that. But like a spooky horror dating game.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oh, all dating is optional? It's a visual novel that has dating options. Oh, okay, okay.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
See, this is really interesting because they've obviously like, it seems like they've reused the graphics, but it's she's reacting to us differently.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Oh no, okay, that is different. I think she like stabbed us before.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Is that the best you've got, Will? How long you been sat on that? Don't worry, he's harmless.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
She stabbed us like she didn't know how to kill. The prison. So, hum.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, so this is
And at
yeah.
the end of
So
that
we're on
path
different.
Is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah. So the first time we kind of it's interesting how there's like subtle differences between the routes. So this is pretty much the same route as we had first, but she liked us then. She doesn't really like us now. Well, not that, but she kind of, I guess it was like a, she kind of felt like she was pitying us.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Oh, so we have the
There's got to be
skeptic
a way out
in
of
this
it,
route.
for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Guys, it's 10 p.m. and it's still so hot. What do? How
You know
live?
I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Ice back in front of Fan? Oh, what? I think, look, Raph should be the expert on this. Raph is Florida. Also, it's so bright. Raph said something about creating a box and then filling the box with ice. You explode and lay on the floor. Yeah, how hot is it where you are, Fuzzy? It's got to be worse, right? Sorry. Alright, let's proceed to the cabin. I assume we just cannot escape.
Before you go any further.
A swamp cooler. That's fun.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do
Raph is the
everything in
swamp.
her power to stop you
Go
from
Gators.
slaying her. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Oh, it's winter there. Oh, are you south of the equator?
Did you just say wink out loud?
Oh, that's nice. That's something. That's something you got going for you.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
You're gonna explode. Yeah.
Okay. The interior of the cabin is
I mean,
less a
look, my
cozy
South
woodland
American
retreat
geography isn't great.
and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
So this is different. Yeah, this is different.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror. The mirror doesn't... Like, I go to the mirror and it just disappears, right? Let's take the blade again.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Have I taken a cold shower? No. I am not. I think YouTube chat needs to take a cold shower after playing this game, though. Oh, the mirror just disappears if I go in the door. Interesting.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but
British
controlled,
basements be
carries
like.
up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Because she should...
You walk down
Oh,
the
what the
stairs and
fuck?
lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you. the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves, the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts
Maximum
her
security.
hands in her lap.
Security breach. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Why should we be worried about it?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development.
Is that
Why
for
don't you have
us?
a
Is that
seat?
for me?
The two of us should chat.
Can we be in
before
prison
you
together,
bury
my
that thing in
queen?
my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her there. Leave the princess in the basement. Let's sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
This is giving Bowsette.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit. Sit closer. We gotta respect. We're drinking respect women juice, alright, in 2025.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so she remembers our loops.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being
Cutting
damned
hands
to
off
oblivion.
equals respect. Well, you know, look.
The situation right now, where you're
I mean,
getting a second shot at things,
she asked
is
me
a
to do it!
contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
You telling me you wouldn't cut her hands off if she asked you to do it? William?
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Also, I never noticed the little... I remember... I forgot that I... Sorry, I'm like leaning into my screen. I forgot that I updated my subscriber badges on Twitch. I guess YouTube as well, but... Yay, they're so cute. It's like a little trophy. Thank you for your 69 months, William.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could.
There's something about that sounds wrong, but I can't put my finger on it. Well, you can't put your finger on it because I cut your hand off.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
This chain is definitely for us, isn't it? Sorry, I'm in the way.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
You asked about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that? That other chain on the wall, who is it for? Bye. Let me ask about the chain.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Ooh.
Maybe it'll fit.
What?
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
But I need like two like pointing fingers on my model. but what if? What if we sat down chained in the dungeon together, JK? Unless. Inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Please.
And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
¿Por qué no?
And what? Is it going to lock?
Yeah, dishonest. I need that. I need that for my model.
I don't know. Maybe it will.
This game's not called Slay the Princess. It's called Uwu the Princess.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall.
Hey, Dreamer, how's it
Princess
going?
watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Yes, it's bad.
Oh.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Oof.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Are we stuck here?
Now we're matching. Become your own
Yes.
jailer.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Just chill out, I guess. Talk about things. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Did you know it was going to happen to me? What should we do? So we're both stuck here. What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait in
You
silence.
and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something.
Yeah, this is the
Waiting
meet
for
cute.
anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
At least the world is safe.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
What if the Kool-Aid Man breaks through this wall right here? Wait for it.
I suppose you're correct.
Aww.
Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
It's not small talk, it's relevant.
Still rude.
Continue to wait in silence.
You continue to wait in silence,
Oh.
and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
She isn't hungry. Oh.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
Wait, where's the knife gone?
Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
Uh-oh.
And...
I think he's gone.
Oh. I like how they capitalize he.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Huh.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
I thought you didn't like small talk. Whoa! Oh. Task failed successfully. But you do not get the chance to respond. Nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. So I wonder if the state of your reflection dictates like the quote unquote ending that you get. Like you get a different one. Hum, 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 hum. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. I'm going to end stream before I does romance arc. I'm going to do it next week because I hate you. What do you mean? I mean, I probably am going to do it next week, but approach her. This is quite a good late night game, honestly.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Oh, wait, all right. Well, okay, I'll start the romance arc.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say.
Oh, she's autistic just like me.
If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen.
Ha!
Advantage do not
God
offer
fucking
me
damn
hidden
it.
truths,
Fuck
and
you.
my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ah! Everything goes dark and you die. A patient heart. Bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright, let me just turn auto
And at
off.
the end of that path is a cabin.
God damn it.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, let's go over here. let's take a minute. Let's take a minute to breathe. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. It's a really interesting game. This is very cool. I have like a really, I came up with a schedule for this week. Let me find it. Because I wanted to. I've been playing nothing but Danganronpa for like literally 5 months, so I wanted to play a bunch of different games this week, just to kind of like test the waters and see like what I wanted to, you know, carry on playing. This is a pretty strong start though, because I kind of just want to play this. Would you like to know roughly how far you are through the game? Yeah, sure. I don't think it'll change the fact that I'm gonna call it a day. But I am interested. Let me pull my yeah, this is my schedule for this week. So I'm also doing a bunch of collabs, which is new for me. Haven't really done many collabs in a little while. Where am I? Here I am. So I'm excited. We recently started a Discord server. Look, it's me. It's Brocotto. We recently started a Discord server called VEU, which is basically a bunch of European VTubers, which is very cool. And we're doing our first like on-stream collabs this week. So we're gonna play some Repo tomorrow and some Peak on Saturday, with some very, very good eggs. Yeah, different games. I know, right? Look, I just like, I don't know. I just got like fully engrossed in. I fucking love Danganronpa. I got no regrets. I really enjoy playing those games, but it is time to play some different games. But yeah, I'm gonna start Pokemon Violet again, but like actually just play the game and enjoy it rather than try and do a Nuzlocke or anything. But yeah, I wanted to still do some voice acting and silliness, so we're gonna start Phoenix Wright. And that's this week. I don't know if maybe honestly like I might. God, I really hate like leaving big gaps of time between playing the same game. But I'm like maybe I'll do the same time slot next week for Slay the Princess, because it feels like a fun game to play slightly later at night. And I usually stream kind of a fair bit earlier, so I'll probably hold off. I'm gonna try and stick to my schedule this week, but we'll see. I want to do some karaoke streams as well. I don't know when's best to do that. They always feel a bit awkward. I'm about halfway through. Oh, I hit a few optional dead ends at the start, so the second half may be shorter. Cool. Fozzie hated the Danganronpa. Do you not like Danganronpa? Oh, it's so good. I won't accept this Danganronpa slander. Yeah, look, I'll give Persona 5 some genuine thought. I think it'll probably just be like any game where I'm gonna have to do like a bunch of grinding to level up. Like, I don't love the idea of doing on stream, but I guess you could just do like just chatting streams whilst kind of like doing mindless stuff. I do think I like Persona 5. I mean, I've played it. I sunk like 24 hours into it, and that only cleared like the first dungeon. What? Hey, yeah. Hey, Egg Royale, you said you were in the Netherlands, right? You should you should join the server. It's a bunch of really cool European VTubers. I don't think there's anyone from the Netherlands in there though. Quite a few Belgians. I'm not sure exactly who's playing tomorrow. I think it's quite a lot of people, so it could be incredibly hectic. But I guess Repo's not too bad for that because you split up quite a lot. We'll see how it goes. It could be an absolute mess. But hopefully fun because everyone's very chill. I'm very over streaming with people who are incompatible with me because I'm not saying anything else. But hopefully it'll be good. It'll be cool. Cool. So that is tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm up to this week. So it will be lovely to see you there. Persona will be another one of those games. That's it. Like I would have to commit. Like the problem with a lot of games is that I once I start it, I like really just want to finish it. So I'll then just. That's why I was like, Danganronpa is like, okay, every stream is Danganronpa. So that's why I'm like hesitant to do like an RPG or like a JRPG. I really want to play the what is it called? Expedition 33. Clara Obscura. Like I've heard that's incredible, but apparently that's not a super long game, so honestly I might look into that. Hey Fozzie, is P5X a gacha game? Because I saw somebody post polls. Is it a fucking gacha game? Is it like not an RPG? Or it is, but it's got gacha mechanics? Beep 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 boop bop bop boop. Yes? Okay, well, no wonder it's got you in a chokehold then. Yeah, I think we follow each other on Blue Sky, so I can always send you the invite. I don't know if it's in my we have a page. I don't know. Well, I set the thing up. I set the server up, but luckily other people more proactive than me have been like doing really. It's a really nice community. It's really nice. I'm super pleased with how it's turned out. Like I my expectations have been exceeded. But yeah, if you want to find more VTubers to hang out with or to watch or to stream with, that is a good start. There's a lot of good eggs there. You hate Anne's arc? No spoilies. Yeah, we'll see. I think the thing is like I'm not great as well with like. I got over it with Danganronpa, but it's also not that long. I don't love like downtime stuff in RPGs. I get that it's kind of optional, but like it feels like if I'm not doing the downtime stuff, then people will be upset. But I just kind of want to play the game and get on with it. I don't know. I'm bad. Imagine me not wanting to socialize in game. If you play P5, you'll understand immediately. Well, I've played it. I played the first like dungeon, but I don't remember the characters. I just remember like the first thing is like you have to go into like people's brains, like right, their mind palaces or something. And it's the guy who's like a gym teacher who's like a pedophile or something. That's my vague recollection of that. The first arc of the game. Well, I remember like elements of it, but the blonde girl with twin tails, I don't remember. Look, I'll have to play it. I have it on Switch. Well, I think I have a version on Switch. Is it like maybe I have like the golden one? This music's really nice, by the way. The nonce arc. Yeah. I was playing the nonce arc. It's so bad. Yeah, I was a little off put, but like the mechanics and stuff are really good. Look, I'll you bet the nerd glasses girl is my fave. What do you mean? Let's see. Persona 5 cast. I want like an image. The girl with red hair and glasses? Let's see. Why is Pikachu on here? Oh, okay, sorry. Got really confused. Yeah, the image I pulled up was like, it was like a picture of all the cast next to, I guess, people who they've also voiced. So I guess the voice of Pikachu is in the game. Oh, the voice of Froppy from My Hero. Or the sassy blonde. I don't know. Is there a weird little freak character in it? Pyong. Oh, that's me. Okay. All right. Cool. Morgana? Morgana Persona 5. Oh, Morgana's the little cat thing. Maybe the mascot? Who's the... Is it... Are you talking about Persona 5? Are you talking about the redhead girl with glasses? Red hair glasses? I don't know. I don't know the personalities, alright? Look, we'll fucking play Persona 5. God, I don't know. Oh, we'll just play the One Piece RPG I bought for PS4 and never played. That'll show you all. You love Morgana? Fan of Haru? Look, we'll get there. Makoto? Makoto Naegi? That's wrong. All right. Look, just tomorrow's probably going to be a lot. So I would love your support to carry me through it. I'm woeful in collabs, so hopefully I can find some resolve. All right. Makoto is a woman's name. I mean, names is names, dishonest. You can be called whatever you like. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna call it. Bye.
Can we get much higher?
Oh, wait. Wait. Twitch, I'm gonna raid someone. Wait. I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch. Sorry. I'm not. Oh, let's raid Guli Vivi. She's fun. She's Spanish, but she lives in the UK. Let's go raid her. What's she playing? Tomb Raider Chronicles. Okay. She's really nice. Go say hello to her. All right. Good night. Bye.
Can we get much higher?